Okay, so someone finally made a Minecraft movie, and honestly, I wasn't sure what to expect, because how do you turn a game where people spend hours punching trees, building houses, fighting zombies, and occasionally getting blown up by a green monster into an actual movie? Well, a Minecraft movie looked at that question and basically said, don't think about it too hard, just have fun. And honestly, I respect it, because this movie isn't trying to be some deep emotional masterpiece. It's colorful, it's ridiculous, it's loud, it's weird, and at times it feels like somebody dumped a giant bucket of childhood imagination onto a movie screen. So today, we're talking about a Minecraft movie released in 2025, and we're going to talk about what works, what doesn't, the characters, the humor, the world, and why this movie feels like one giant video game playground. Let's start with the obvious. Minecraft is huge, and I don't mean the movie, I mean the game. You've got forests, mountains, oceans, villages, caves, monsters, animals, lava, giant underground worlds, and somehow the movie had to take all of that and turn it into one story. That's not easy, but one of the coolest things about the movie is that it actually understands what makes Minecraft fun. The world feels like a giant toy box. Everything looks familiar if you've played the game. The trees, the animals, the blocks, the crafting, the weapons, the enemies. Even the little details feel like they're constantly winking at the players watching. It's basically the movie equivalent of walking into your old Minecraft world after not playing for years. You see something and go, oh yeah, I remember that. Except now that thing has a movie budget, and sometimes a lot of explosions. The basic story follows Garrett the Garbage Man Garrison, played by Jason Mamoa, along with a group of characters who somehow end up being transported into the strange world of Minecraft, and immediately they're basically asking the same question the audience is asking: where the heck are we? Which is fair. Imagine going to bed in your normal world and waking up somewhere where the trees look like they've been cut out of a Lego set. I'd probably just stand there for 5 minutes. Then I'd see a creeper and immediately reconsider every decision I've ever made. The characters quickly discover that this world operates completely differently from the real world. You don't just build things, you craft things, you gather materials, you fight monsters, you explore, you survive, and most importantly, you learn that nighttime in Minecraft is basically nature's way of saying, okay, everybody outside is about to have a terrible evening. And that's where the movie gets a lot of its energy. There's always something happening, something exploding, something chasing somebody, somebody discovering something weird, or Jack Black doing something completely Jack Black. And then we have Steve, played by Jack Black, and let's be honest, if you were going to cast Jack Black as Steve, you knew exactly what kind of movie you were making. Steve isn't played like some mysterious, serious video game hero. He's basically a walking burst of chaotic Minecraft energy, and Jack Black clearly knows he's allowed to have fun with this character. He doesn't try to make Steve cool, he makes Steve, Steve. And that's honestly what works. There's a childish confidence to him. He knows the Minecraft world. He understands crafting. He understands the rules. And he's basically the guy everybody needs when they're completely lost. He's also the kind of person who could explain how to build a house while simultaneously making the situation 10 times more ridiculous. And that's pretty much the Jack Black advantage. Give him a strange world and let him loose. Good luck. Then there's Garrett. Jason Mamoa gets to play a very different kind of character than we're used to seeing from him, and that's one of the movie's biggest surprises. Instead of giving us another super serious warrior type, we get a guy who has this goofy, over-the-top personality. Garrett is basically somebody trying to prove that he's still got it, and watching him stumble through Minecraft is part of the fun. He's confident until Minecraft reminds him that confidence doesn't protect you from falling into a giant hole, or getting attacked by monsters, or making a terrible decision. Basically, Minecraft has a way of humbling everybody, and this movie is not shy about jokes neither. Some of them are clever, some of them are completely ridiculous, and some feel like they were created specifically for the 12-year-old inside every Minecraft player. But honestly, that's part of the charm. This movie isn't afraid to be silly, and I think that's important, because Minecraft itself is silly. You can spend 3 hours building the most beautiful house you've ever seen, and then accidentally leave the door open. Now there's a creeper standing in your living room. Your entire house is gone, and you're just sitting there thinking, well, that's unfortunate. The movie understands that kind of humor. It's not trying to make everything realistic, it's trying to make everything entertaining. And when it works, it feels like you're watching a group of friends playing Minecraft together. The action is another big part of the movie, and this is where the Minecraft world really gets to show off. You've got creatures, weapons, crafting, explosions, and plenty of chaos. The movie takes things that are normally tiny moments in the game and turns them into full movie sequences. Something as simple as getting attacked at night can suddenly become a huge action scene, and the creatures are especially fun to watch. Because we've all seen these things in the game, but seeing them brought into a giant movie world makes them feel completely different. The creepers are still terrifying, in their own very specific Minecraft way. You hear that sound, and you already know somebody's about to lose their house. Now, one thing I liked about the movie is that it doesn't completely forget that the characters need to have personalities outside of Minecraft. Garrett has something to prove. Steve is basically a walking ball of imagination, and the rest of the group brings different personalities into the adventure. They don't always agree, they don't always understand what's happening, and they definitely don't always make the smartest decisions. But that's what makes the group entertaining. They're basically trying to figure out this crazy world together, and that's something Minecraft players can relate to. Because when you first start Minecraft, you have absolutely no idea what you're doing. You're walking around punching trees, you see a cow, you punch the cow, you get some food, you build a tiny dirt house. You think you're doing pretty well, then night comes, and suddenly you're fighting for your life. That's Minecraft, and the movie captures that feeling pretty well. Now, visually, the movie is exactly what you'd expect from Minecraft. Everything has that blocky style. But it's not just a bunch of squares thrown onto a screen. The movie builds an entire world around that look. The landscapes feel massive, the colors are bright, and there's always something interesting happening in the background. It has that youthful, almost playground-like feeling. You look at the world and think, what would I build here? That's one of the strongest parts of Minecraft as a concept. It's a game built around imagination, and the movie carries that idea over. You're not supposed to look at this world and think, this makes perfect scientific sense. You're supposed to look at it and think, that looks fun. And sometimes that's all a movie needs to be. But underneath all the explosions and jokes, there is actually a simple idea here. It's about imagination. It's about creativity. It's about people who feel stuck figuring out how to create something new. And Minecraft has always been about that. You start with nothing, a few blocks, a little bit of food, maybe a wooden sword that breaks after approximately 3 minutes. And from there, you can build anything. You can build a house, a castle, a city, an entire world. The movie understands that Minecraft isn't really about blocks. It's about what you can do with those blocks. And that's probably why the game became such a massive part of so many people's childhoods. It's a digital sandbox where nobody tells you exactly how you're supposed to have fun. You just figure it out. And that same spirit is all over this movie. Now, is the movie perfect? Absolutely not. There are moments where the humor can feel a little too much. Sometimes the movie feels like it's throwing jokes at you every few seconds. And if you're looking for a serious fantasy adventure with deep character drama, yeah, you might want to look somewhere else, because a Minecraft movie is not interested in being serious for very long. It wants to entertain you, and sometimes it feels more like a giant video game comedy than a traditional adventure movie. But I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing, because trying to turn Minecraft into something super serious would probably miss the entire point. Minecraft is weird. It's creative, it's goofy, it's unpredictable, and sometimes you have no idea what you're doing. The movie feels the same way. So, what do I think of a Minecraft movie? I think it's exactly the kind of movie you watch when you want to have fun. It's not trying to change cinema. It's not trying to make you question the meaning of life. It's basically saying, hey, you like Minecraft? Come hang out for a couple of hours. And honestly, sometimes that's enough. The movie has a lot of energy. The world is colorful, the characters are goofy, the action is fun, Jack Black is doing Jack Black things, Jason Mamoa gets to show off his comedic side, and the entire movie has this youthful, almost innocent sense of adventure. It feels like somebody took the feeling of playing Minecraft as a kid, then threw it into a movie theater. And that's probably the best way to describe it. It's not perfect, but it's fun. And sometimes a movie doesn't need to be anything more than that. Because at the end of the day, Minecraft has always been about one simple question. What do you want to build? And this movie basically answers, whatever sounds fun. And honestly, I can get behind that. But what did you think about a Minecraft movie? Did you love it? Did you think it was completely ridiculous? Or did you spend the entire movie thinking about going home and playing Minecraft? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed the review, hit that like button, subscribe, and stick around for more movie reviews. Because around here, we watch the movies so you don't have to. Unless they're actually good, then you should probably watch them. I'll see you in the next one.